Hello guys, hello YouTube, welcome to another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. Today guys I've got a video about the BAL-27 Obsidian-Steed. Guys, this gun is an absolute beast, I cannot stress it enough. If you're not using this gun at the moment, you should stick it on a class. It is absolutely crazy. If you've unlocked this gun and you haven't had a chance to use it yet, like I said, it is absolutely ridiculous. I literally just picked up this weapon out of a supply drop last night and I've been beasting it up since, guys. Been going on some really crazy games, got a lot of decent gameplays that I want to share with you guys. The footage in the background, in the background footage that is running is 2 games of free-for-all that I just picked up after I managed to unlock the weapon out of the supply drop. I think I go 30-3 and 30-5, something like that. Cannot remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but nevertheless, guys, decent game, especially for free-for-all. I've heard a lot of hype about this gun. In particular, some people they think it should be nerfed. It's overpowered. I have to admit, guys, I did used to get a little bit frustrated when people used to kill me with this gun. I do still get frustrated sometimes when people kill me with elite weapons and I haven't unlocked them yet, because I do feel sometimes they may have a slight advantage over me, which obviously can affect the way gunfights pan out and obviously how the end result gunfights pan out. So yeah, a lot of people think it should be nerfed. A lot of people, there's a lot of hype around it, all that kind of jazz. For the purpose of this video though, guys, I'm going to be using this gun to my full advantage and just melting the enemy team, melting the enemies, trying to get as many kills as I can, go on as big a streak as I possibly can. Seriously guys, I never knew how much a difference a slight shift in stat lines could make to a weapon, but coming from somebody who absolutely swears by the BAL, a big user of the BAL when I first started playing COD, I can say that I was absolutely blown away when I first jumped into a lobby with this gun, guys. It is absolutely insane, it's absolutely mental, absolutely crazy. That damage output, the damage increase you get, carries you such a long way, affects affects the outcomes of gunfights a lot more than you think it normally would. And as the BAL already is one of the better guns in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, if you pick up the elite version of this gun, you are going to be wrecking face, guys. You're going to be melting KDRs left, right and centre. What I really want to discuss with you in this video, guys, is how beneficial are those minor stat increases? Do they have a massive effect on, obviously, how the gun plays and obviously how that affects your gameplay? Are those stat increases going to necessarily make your gun bigger kill streaks? Probably not. But they will give you a slight advantage in different gunfights, certain situations which can carry you into good stead for the rest of the game. So, do they make the gun overpowered? My answer is yes, it probably does, but there are a lot more guns like this that you could say that are overpowered as well. So if everyone's using overpowered guns, then nobody's really using overpowered guns, if that makes sense. So, for example, if we look at the stat changes for the Obsidian-Steed, you get increased damage output and mobility, and you have to sacrifice a little bit of accuracy and fire rate on this gun for those stat increases. So, how does that affect the gun? My opinion, not too much. I mean, the BAL already has a decent fire rate, guys, so to pick up more, where it does struggle sometimes on the regular standard gun is the damage does sometimes drop off, particularly at range and particularly if you're using a silencer. So to give up a little bit of accuracy and fire rate for that increased damage really is a really good bonus, guys, and in my personal opinion it does make the BAL one of the best weapons in the game, if not the best weapon in the game that you can use right now. It's definitely a top tier weapon for a guy like me, or for you guys who like to play the stealthy approach and put a silencer on your gun. This elite variant is going to help you guys out so much, because you can really feel the difference using this gun over range with a silencer. The increased damage output over range is really going to help you secure kills over a mid to long range. You're going to get a better success rate, with a better chance of picking up those kills if you've got increased damage on the gun. And in this video you will not see me actually using a silencer, so I'm getting the full benefit of the increased damage. However, I will post some gameplay footage at a later date showing you what I mean about the damage over range with a silencer. It really does help you guys. It really does help you out, guys, if you want to use a silencer. That increased damage is such a handy buff. You see me just pick up the kill there from the other side of the map, pick that guy off, no problems at all. And this gun really does melt some KDRs, guys. It really does. So this doesn't necessarily mean that all the elite variants are amazing guns. Doesn't mean that like I said, it doesn't mean that all elite variants are amazing guns, guys, or that they're extremely overpowered. Sorry, I'm really struggling to get my words out today. But I do have to admit that going into a gunfight with an elite variant versus somebody using the standard stock variant, that I do fancy my own chances a lot more than my opponents. So, for example, if I'm going into a one-on-one gunfight against somebody else who's using the regular BAL-27 and I'm using the Obsidian-Steed elite variant, I've got the increased damage. The chances are, if you know, the chances are, if we both got the same accuracy, that because I've got the increased damage, that I'm going to have a better time in that gunfight than he does. These elite guns aren't going to suddenly turn you into a Call of Duty pro, though. Like I said, if you unlock this gun, get it out of a supply drop, don't expect to stick it in on a class and suddenly be running around getting 30 kill streaks, 40 kill streaks, dropping DNA bombs left, right and centre. It really doesn't affect your gameplay that much. However, in certain situations, certain gunfights, it might help you pick up an extra kill that you might not have got over a long range, or it might let you survive a gunfight that you wouldn't normally survive. So don't think by any means, guys, that spending £40 on a load of supply drops and in an attempt to try and pick up one of these elite guns, that's the effect it's going to have. It's going to turn you into a pro if you pick up one of these guns. It doesn't work like that. However, the bonus damage, some of the bonuses that they do carry are really handy, and they do give you a do give you an edge in certain gunfights. I find, at least, anyway. I don't know if that's just me. It could just be me mentally thinking that I'm going to play better. Since I'm using an elite weapon. It might be a little bit of that, but I have to admit, guys, since I've unlocked the Obsidian-Steed, I've been using it a lot, and I mean a lot. These two games that you see right now, I literally jumped into straight after I unlocked it. And going back to the standard version, using the regular BAL-27, it's just not an option for me anymore. I just don't think I could handle not having that extra damage, that slight damage increase. And not only that, I just would always be thinking, if I had the Obsidian-Steed on right now, would I be getting that kill? And 9 times out of 10, I'd probably say, yeah, I probably would have. And then that little mental stigma would just stick with me. And when you're not concentrating and you're distracted and things like that, that's when you normally don't have a great time in lobbies, guys. So what does that actually mean in terms of the actual gameplay, though? How does it affect the way the game plays? You could say that this means that COD is now, pay to win. You've got the added new feature of being able to purchase supply drops and, boosting your chances of picking up one of these guns. Again, I don't think necessarily. I might also add that your chances of getting, an elite weapon first time, or an elite weapon a specific elite variant that you want first time in one of those supply drops is pretty much zero. You're better off spending your money on a lottery ticket, guys. Really, you really have got more chance of winning the lottery than picking up, say, 40 supply drops and hoping you're going to get an Obsidian-Steed out of it or something like that. As you can imagine, I was freaking out when I picked this up. I was pretty lucky to get this out of a regular supply drop. It's a pity I don't have my reaction on video, but I was freaking out. I was really excited, and when I first got it, I just couldn't wait to jump into a lobby straight away and start melting some KDRs, as you can see in this background footage. That's it for this video, guys. I do thank you for watching. Please do show your support, hit the like button. I do welcome any feedback in the comments, guys. If you guys want to see some of my other gameplay, see me go on some bigger streaks, check out my streak series, where I do try to go on the biggest possible kill streaks for you guys across a number of different game modes. A link will be in the description if you're interested in that. I will include that in the description. If you want to see some more gameplay of me using the Obsidian-Steed or any other elite weapon variants, please do let me know, and I'll try and get that sorted out for you. Be sure to subscribe, guys, and stay posted for all my other uploads. Like I said, I am new to YouTube, so do bear with the audio and video quality for the time being. I have got better equipment ordered and on the way. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks a lot, and I will see you guys on the other side.